Yeah, yeah, go do that.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Nothing like the
There should be an XP bar somewhere there.
Evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I almost put it. I almost put it on first down, like Ken said.
Wilson now off the bootleg. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And out across midfield down to the 45. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
The final tally as told
did this man move? I mean, he's changed the sliders?
Miles per hour. Whoa. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Neville Gallimore able to record his 5th sack of the season. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson.
Okay.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Throwing again, Lofton. Able to hit his target, Lamb. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
He on the way for
Making
that.
the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Lofton. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, Elliott. He'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Throwing on first down. Lofton. And it'll be intercepted.
Let's fucking go.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that
the Cowboys. And I just needed a pick with Trey Flowers to get his start. Exactly what I fucking needed.
Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
You're not catching him.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Metcalf.
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have...
Damn, I hate this fucking game.
You normally talk about the mobility.
Missed the field goal. Missed the field goal. Right, and I did exactly what you told me to do, but the shit was going so slow that I just kicked that bitch extremely fucking early.
So with the missed PAT in his
6-0.
mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I don't really know that.
About set for this next
You probably
drive
would,
of the
though. I mean, his name's Fistful of Dollars.
Interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was,
okay.
Don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Wait. He didn't want to sign with you?
Hey, you're my partner.
You can franchise tag him. Yeah.
On 3rd and 2, Lofton. And that will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just within the palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
I hate that I'm running better with Carson this year than Hines.
Every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been in an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Dancing to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this will be taken at the 13. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Hate it, though.
A great return there of
fucking
22
DK dropped the
yards.
bitch.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Oh, he got it. He fell. Okay. Touchdown Cowboys. Apparently.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
He's going to make his because I'm just trash.
Moving out in front.
Yep, 76.
And good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
I can't fuck around like
Now
this.
for the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
All I have to do is win the game, and I'm in the playoffs.
And that one one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things?
DK is not taking advantage of this nigga.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
I don't
and
fucking
maybe
like
try and
it.
hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Flush to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Damn, that's a heavy fucking roll.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Incomplete. 3 plays and out.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
To punt for the Seahawks.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And taken right on the 30. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
7, Seahawks 6.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On 1st and 10, Lofton. He finds his target, it's Schultz. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge.
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the
I can't stop CD Lamb.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
For somebody, Cooper. Oh, that was Cooper that time.
It's good.
6-14.
14-6.
14, Seahawks 6.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
The play fake. Here's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Why aren't you catching shit?
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He's going to look deep for more. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, David Moore.
David Moore, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch.
Damn, I can't play.
Touchdown.
Yo, I can't play defense. This man just scored again.
Touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Next, the score was 21. Seahawks 13. Greg Zuerlein.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. There have been points on the board with just some
To take the lead or to
drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. And that's
There we go.
inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Oh, you lost it. Okay, Russ.
Into the 46-yard line.
Great job, Russ.
Recovered by the defense.
Following the fumble recovery, Lofton. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more.
Bro, I can't tackle.
Picks up 3 on that carry.
Give him 30 yards there. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Buying time to his left. He's going to and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
This nigga great.
Last time on this drive, we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the... No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
What the fuck? Why I can't catch a break?
And Dallas will maintain possession. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
But
as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
he gonna run it.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw on 3rd down, Lofton. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man.
Their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. As they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
On third down, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
From the gun on third down. Lofton flushed out right. He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in a first.
After the sack, you could understand him maybe being a little bit nervous back there, a little skittish. He looked awfully decisive when he took off and ran.
Very decisive and picked up that first down in the process. Got his man there complete to Gallup. Not much there, only a yard.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. From the gun, Lofton. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 78 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take
What? So if y'all would have just waited on that nigga like I told y'all to, you would have been good.
And frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
On 3rd down, Lofton.
He caught that?
And he will have the Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
28-28.
A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Lofton. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 20.
CD Lamb hurt.
At the 26-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup. Leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Okay.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Operating from the gun, Lofton.
How is he catching these?
Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Come on, let's go. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the
Nah, he's on the 1.
1st down. They'll try to run it in with Elliott.
Touchdown here.
Fight is right into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott.
They should give you a mount.
And the Cowboys have broken the tie. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead.
35-28, 55 seconds left.
Makes the score Cowboys 35, Seahawks 28.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive.
Sounds
the
about
Seahawks
right.
offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On 1st down. Hines, he gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the
Knew
flags
it.
fly. And this one could be coming back. To throw is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
2nd down at the 46-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down. From the gun, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Disley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
And that's just another in a long line of passing touchdowns for
35-35, 6:25 left. Let's see if he can hold that bitch.
Be an understatement.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that
I just need to get a stop because he's going to get used to this fucking play I'm doing. So if I get a good stop,
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they just gave up the
what?
score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
The what?
Throwing on 1st down. Lofton. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
No, Diggs, come on. You got to make that pick.
Incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards the pickup there. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Lofton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Lofton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right
And
there.
I think I picked him this field goal. No, I didn't this time.
They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run. Read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Short catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Let's fucking go.
Overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
From the gun on 3rd down. Lofton looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Elliott. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Lofton. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And it's second down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Off play action. Lofton. Escaping the pressure right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Nope.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
On second down, it's Carson, and he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They just go up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect.
Oh, no, he lost
Oh, no, he lost the ball.
It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
How did you lose the ball?
You got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame
Let's fucking
the
go.
offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Boy, Hines almost cost me out of a fucking game. I tell you.
On second down now, it's Carson. And
Okay, Carson even taking hits.
Stopped at the 6. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Almost caught that bitch up, too.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, the win means they'll finish in double digits at 10-6. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they wanted desperately to finish at 500, but that won't happen, as it'll be a 7-9 season in the end. And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.